You said your mother was follower of Osho, or sannyasin. Um, what was that like? Was it a bit weird? How was that? How did that have?
Yeah, it was weird. It was really weird.
But did it form part of your reason for wanting to go into this work? Or?
No, originally I would say it put me off completely, and I rebelled very strongly against personal development or talking as a therapy, full stop. And growing up, certainly I wanted a very conventional, solid and secure home life. And I guess I kind of bracketed psychotherapy in the world of Osho, and didn't really separate psychotherapy from Osho.
How has it affected your work?
I think it's helped a lot, and the reason for that is that I think having a mum and being around sannyasins kept me very open-minded as a child, and despite the rebellion or the reactivity I had around Osho, there were a lot of gifts related to that kind of upbringing, a lot of love, a lot of sort of alternative and very beautiful experiences around people generally.
Would that be the reason you found your way to therapy in the first place, in dealing with the situation that you found yourself living in?
No, I don't think it was. It was actually probably the most direct experience, or the underlying reason was really related to being broken-hearted. I don't think it was anything to do particularly. I think it was a universal experience of being broken-hearted.
You mentioned that you work with groups and with individuals. What do you prefer? What's your favourite line of work?
I think I really enjoy relationship counselling. Actually, you didn't ask that question, but
Well, it's a small group, I guess.
it's a yeah. I do. I really love working with couples and their stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's really juicy, interesting work and very touching.
Mm. And I mean, how do you feel about group work? How do you feel about one-to-one?
I love group work as well. In a way, a group takes care of itself, and the more people that are involved, it's a bit like minestrone soup. It just sort of cooks alone. So it's more about your holding power as a facilitator and the skill around letting things develop alone without controlling or interfering.
Uh-huh.
Whereas in individual therapy, it's more about intimacy and developing a relationship with the person.
With that person.
Yeah, a unique relationship with the person. Yeah, so I enjoy it all.
So what keeps you going? What's your motivation? What sustains you in your work?
I like seeing people change, or grow, flower. I like being part of the process, or supporting that process, because you do need support in doing that. It's a courageous thing to do.
Mm. You also mentioned that you feel quite strongly about bringing psychotherapy into movement work, dance, yoga, that sort of thing. Tell me a bit about that.
I tend to think of it the other way around, in reverse. So I tend to think I like to bring yoga, dance into psychotherapy. That's kind of more, I suppose, on a personal level. That's the experience I had. It was in that order. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I do. I mean, sitting in a room with someone speaking is just one fragment of what kind of needs to happen in terms of transformation to occur. So I love working with breath work, with dance, with yoga practitioners. I love bringing it together to make it as integrated as possible, really. And I love the journey of working with the other practitioners as well, and kind of the overlaps that occur. It becomes quite fascinating.
I mean, a lot of people wouldn't make the link between psychotherapy and body work. Can you say something about what that link is?
Well, I would be very suspicious of those people that didn't make that link, really. I can't see them as inseparable. They are, the body and the mind and the spirit and the soul are one. So They're just different approaches or angles to the same space, really, which is becoming more whole and more integrated and more content on a very simple level.